So here's a video on my go-kart, just well, some really like 2013 updates I've done. I haven't done a video on this thing in a long time. I think my first walk around of this kart was close to one of the very first videos I've ever done. So yeah, some newer updates. I actually have a pedal for my throttle hooked up now. I used to have a cable that came off the back of the throttle here and tied around here, and I just like had to move it with my hand, and well, it ended up breaking my case on my motor and stuff. But this here this here is my original throttle mechanism, and this here used to be bolted up here with this bolt here. This used to be up here, and I actually lowered it down, and I put a bolt here, and I got a screw in there, and I have the water lower. And this here makes it so the cable is actually lower, so it's not so high up here. So that worked out good. I got a fuel shut off for my fuel line, just so my carburetor doesn't have strain on the float at all times. But this carburetor is actually frigged. It doesn't work anymore. It's really upsetting. I can't figure out what's wrong with it. I think it's the needle valve. This throttle cable, as you can see, it's real thick. It's real nice and strong. It's off of an old Kaseya four-wheeler I used to have, and well, I just have it run up to here. I got this little bracket here welded on. I'm starting welding now, and I got this bolted on to hold the cable tight. And then I had this piece of metal here from my pedal, and then I had these two clamps here to hold the cable on. So it works pretty good. I got a emergency shut off too, because once in a while the throttle sticks and I can't reach back enough to turn it off. I welded up my seat. My seat was all broken. I kind of welded it down there too. Real shitty welds because my ground here, I couldn't find a really good ground. I had to clean that up. Torque converter's still working good. Few issues. My main bearing for my torque converter right there is gone, and it kind of sucks. Yeah, I had to weld up my rear motor mount too. It all broke, and I don't know if you're gonna be able to see, but I had to weld right in there too. On my case, it actually cracked my case. My case was all broke. But yeah, this is just an overview. I need to get front wheels. My front wheels are, you can see that slop, and I got to get new wheels on this thing. Just wearing out my spindles. But yeah, hopefully once I figure out that carburetor issue, I'll be able to figure this out. Oh yeah, I got a big orange stick on it now. Those are on the end. It's on the end of a snowplow, and it was in the ditch, so I welded it on. I don't know, it looks pretty cool actually. But yeah, that's just a few updates on the car, and probably have something more going on later down the road.